Oh, hi. Hello. Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. We are building a cabin here in Colorado. I am so very excited. Today is excavation day. What does that mean? We're gonna start digging. Yes. Now, my videos all they're kind of like a story. And I'm gonna have a lot of series of videos of just the cabin build. And I'm gonna put them into their own individual playlist. So if you subscribe and you only wanna watch the cabin ones, start watching that playlist because that's where it starts and you're gonna watch this whole process of me building a cabin. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. There's a lot of things that we might end up changing, and a lot of things I might do wrong, but come follow me as I build my cabin in the mountains. So today is excavation day. What does that mean? That means, well, it's time to start digging is what that means. Now, I'm gonna put the shovel down for a minute so I can explain how my land is. A lot of you that follow my journey already know this, but my land is at a pretty good slant. I don't know exactly what the slope is, but the slope's pretty steep. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to start digging here on the top and then start working my way down so I can create a flat area. Now, there were some possibilities and I've been talking. I do have a builder, but I'll be doing a lot of the work myself as well. We did talk about going down and then coming out and having more of like it's going to be like a crawl space that will be really high, but I didn't want a bunch of stairs going into the house. That was one thing that I didn't want. If you, again, watch my channel, I'm very into wheelchair accessibility and being in the wilderness, and I want to be able to, if my mom happens to be in a wheelchair, I want her to be able to get into my cabin, or in the future if I'm in a wheelchair, hopefully that doesn't happen, but let's say it does, I want to be able to get into my cabin too. So one of the things that I've been telling my builder and my architect the whole time is that I want to have as little amount of stairs as I can getting into the cabin. Well, but we're going to see what we can do. We're going to start digging down. And again, we're at a slant. We're going to start digging down and then we're going to start working our way over. So I think it's time to start digging, don't you? I think it's that time. Now I cleared most of the trees. You can still see some trees behind me here. But I think what I can do is let's just get started by digging. I don't know how far down I'm going to go. But if I just start it, that's all that matters. So it's my cabin is 30 feet by, gosh, I think it's 32 feet. So it's 30 feet by 32 feet. So I really only need to start digging on the back side of the cabin. So let's get started. We're gonna get there, you guys. I am one determined woman. We're gonna get this done. I guarantee it. We just gotta loosen up the dirt a bit in order to get started. Yeah. See, that wasn't too bad. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera so I can focus on this, and then I will turn on the camera when I'm almost done so you can kind of see where I'm at. Because it's never fun just to watch somebody digging. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I'm almost there, you guys. Almost there. There was a lot more rocks than I thought. We're getting there. Okay, you guys, I think I'm about done. I think this is all I can do for the day. But the video's not over yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nap. This was a lot of digging today. I'm going to take a nap. It might be tomorrow. Then I'm going to come back, turn on record, which will be like 3 seconds for you. And I'm going to rest my body, and I'll come back, and we'll talk a little bit about how all this went. And what's the plan for the house? We're going to do that tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a good day. Let's go rest my body now. I'll see you in just a little bit. What you think? I'm pretty talented, aren't I? I am just kidding. I'm kidding. Yes. Check this out. This is the status of my cabin being built in Colorado. Let's walk up to what I would consider the wall. And of course, you know I was kidding, right? I had to make fun. It was just, I had to do it. It was hilarious for me. Okay, let's see if you could see, like, let me see. Excuse me. Let's see, do you see this orange dot? I got another orange dot over there. That is 6 feet above the ground. That means that this is 12 feet tall. Yes. That's how much of a incline. Remember I kept telling you, it's like you're climbing up steps here in my property. I'm going to show you. We're backing up a bit. Okay, there you go. 12 feet from this top to the bottom. And it just slants down. Yes. We have excavated, not everything. We still got some more work to do. But now you're getting kind of the area of my cabin and kind of what it looks like a little bit. We're going to have to start talking about my layout of the cabin here soon. This is where my poop is going. This is the septic tank. This is where that's going to go. And then I have a leach field back there, and we're going to walk back there too. Before I get too involved in this video and kind of showing some big changes that have been happening here at Spirit Forest, I really want to give a special call out to all of my patrons that support my cabin build. I have just a separate tier just for cabin building, and I give them a video a week. And I talk unedited videos about all this stuff that's going on. Like this ended up happening, and I came on the property and I was freaking out, and I did a video for my patrons, you know. So I just want to thank all my patrons for your support. And not only financially support, I get a lot of really good comments and conversations with them, and I just want to thank you for supporting Spirit Forest in this adventure of building a cabin. Okay, now we're in my leach field, which is twice as big as what was planned. Twice as big. Yeah, it was supposed to be half this size. But we have an engineer come out here. She came out here, she looked at the soil, did some soil testing, and said that I needed to have 75 feet of a leach field. I can't remember, I think it's 14 feet. I think it's 14 feet this way and 75 feet that way. It just keeps on going. In fact, it goes so much that it goes till the end of my property down here. So we're just kind of going for a little walk. There we go. 75 feet. That seems really large. Now I was able to go out and, let me situate you, sorry. I was able to go out and see other cabins. I actually went with my daughter and I saw other cabins and some of the stuff that they were doing. I am sitting in my leach field. Let's take a look. We'll look down the leach field here. There we go. Into my septic tank. And this ironic, this is the place that I ended up going. But I just wanted to I want to show you some before stuff before things end up happening. Now I plan on coming out here, I think every weekend this whole summer. I will be out here. I will be checking on the property. Now things, I have to remember because I tell my patrons everything, but you guys only know a little bit of stuff that's been going on. I do need to start doing some layout stuff so you kind of understand what it is that I'm building, because that's really important. But all those videos will be filmed in the city. It won't be filmed up here. So got a huge leach field, cut like twice as many trees as I was expecting to. I will have this whole area, has to stay clear of trees afterwards. So do you see how, you see all the dirt on the top there? That's all gonna go back onto here. And then I am required to plant, which you really can't plant in Colorado, but I'm gonna have to put seed all on this, and this has to stay open. This will also be my new fire pit area because I have enough room without trees that I can have a fire. No idea how. Well, some of you know how happy I am regarding that because they have a lot of rules here in Colorado when it comes to a fire. Sorry, I'm having problems breathing, but anyways, I am very excited about that. And I'm like, God, all these ideas that I can think of, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm trying to think of the positive rather than be like, oh my God, it's so long. Because I was like that. Yeah, I was like that when I first got here. But now that I've had time to like think about it and be here, this is okay. You know, I was expecting the cabin area, just wasn't expecting how big the leach field was gonna be. We're gonna plant a bunch of stuff here. Whether or not it grows, that part I don't know, but we're gonna plant. And any advice you have of where to buy seed, I will take it. I will. I'm at about 10,000 feet. So take that in consideration if you're giving me advice of what to plant on my leach field. Yeah. I think I'll be planting seeds possibly this year because they're gonna be doing this here soon, and the septic, and then they'll bring all the dirt back over, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. But I got a lot of work ahead of me. I want to show you some of the trees that they took down. Don't know what I'm going to do about this. Let me show you. Okay, I'm still at the leach field. I didn't move, so don't worry. I'm giving you a whole tour so you can see everything. This is the side of my leach field. We're kind of towards the bottom of my property, so it is kind of flat where I'm at right now. But do you see this? Let me zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that. Yeah, this is all open, and I was not expecting that to be open quite yet. I was hoping that we'd be able to keep trees, but it looks like we're not. So, and that, you see in the background, do you see, where's my finger? There it is, okay. You see that? That's my bushcraft camp. They have been able to keep that alive. They didn't put anything on that, which is really nice. I like that. Okay, I have piles and piles of trees, even though I did all I could to, do you see in there? I don't even know if you see, you can see that aspen that you see falling down, that's horizontal, that was dead. So don't worry about that one, but it is kind of going on some other aspens. And then you see right here, that's a huge stack of just trees. So I have to figure out how to get somebody out here to chip. I have worked towards that. I have been unsuccessful at finding somebody, but I will still continue. Okay, so we're gonna walk around the property here. Okay, I just the leach fields over there, and I kind of just walked around the septic area, which is there, and now this is the corner of my house, and I'm looking at all the dirt for the leach field, and you'll see behind here there's a lot of trees as well that I'll have to get rid of or figure out what I'm gonna do. But check this out. This makes me excited. This is a boulder. Yes, there's a rock boulder. I didn't think Spirit Forest had any big rocks like this, but guess what? It did underground. And I will be using these rocks as I build my house. I will need a retaining wall, and I will be using the rocks that they were able to dig up. Okay, here we are again. Give you just another view. Again, from the bottom to the top is about 12 feet. That one might be just a little bit less. It goes up a little higher over here, and those little dots right there are at 6 feet. There we go. There's the water. I'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to walk over there. I'm just kind of giving you a high level view. As you can see, over here would be my driveway. My cabin door would be right there. So I wanted to make sure that I only have a couple steps coming into the cabin for accessibility purposes. And then we come down the driveway here, and then the well's over there, and I'm going to show you that as well. And then you'll see over here, if I want to have a garage at some point, this is where I'm going to be putting it. This is a decision that I'm currently thinking of today, of what am I going to do if I want a garage, because my house, to keep it the cost less or down, that is, I did not include a garage with my house. It is just a house. Okay. So my house is about, I keep forgetting, it's at 30 feet by like 31 or 32 feet. From this corner to that corner is about 40 feet. And so they will end up backfilling the house. And then from here to over there is 35 feet. Again, they'll end up backfilling. We're going to go over to my water. Okay, here's the water. And then you see that's an electric cord that will go all the way to the well, so that the well has power, and it goes along with the water. So the water will come in through the house. I will have a crawl space. And again, I'll get those videos out here soon, you guys, so that you'll be able to understand. Now that we have this part done, it's time for you to see what the layout's going to look like, so you can kind of see it. Now it's going to be in this stage for a while. I'd say it's probably going to be in this stage for the next couple months at least. So it gives me a couple months to kind of show you the layout of the house. Okay, let's go to my driveway. So they did have to, I don't know what you call it, put more dirt on the driveway to bring the driveway up. So that way when you end up driving to my front door, which is right where that circle thing is right there, that I'm able just to pull up and walk in the house within 2 steps. That was a requirement of mine. Just gonna walk down here a little bit so you can see. Here we go. So you'll see that they put a lot of dirt down just for my driveway. I think it goes up about 2.5 feet, maybe something like that, from the ground level. So my driveway is pretty far up. They said if I bring it up anymore, that I would have issues with killing all the trees in the area. Okay, we'll climb back up to the driveway. I might have to put some steps on either side of the driveway. Okay. So I was out here playing with my excavators. equipment. That was fun. He's left one of his toys here now. I was out here playing with another toy of his. These are really cool. They actually smell like a steam train a little bit. So it was kind of fun to play around on them. So I have this really big dirt pile at the driveway. And here is where the well is at. So there's the well, and I did do some drone footage before. Feel free to take a look at it if you want to see a little bit more. It's a really pretty driveway. It's going to look really nice driving in with all these really pretty aspens. And then you come over here and then you would see my cabin nestled in the trees there, you know. And my cabin is pretty tall. I don't remember exactly, but it is a very tall cabin, so it's gonna stand about right there. It's gonna be pretty tall. I'm back over, and I just want to kind of orient you to what you're familiar with. These are those that have subscribed to my channel and kind of know the whole story. That is my old kitchen area, and the driveway I think is going to come up into here, possibly maybe a cabin, or not a cabin, a garage somewhere here. But we're talking, and I'm not kidding you, 10 years from now that maybe I will have a garage. I do not see myself getting a garage right away. I just know that it's cheaper for me to excavate it now than it is for me to excavate it later. If you remember, on my last cabin video, this will be my bedroom in this area. My living room's in the back. This area will be my kitchen. Most of my windows will be facing on this way. Sorry for all my finger, but that's the only way I can show you. Most of my windows will be looking this way, which is east. This way is south. And again, my bedroom's here. I will end up having a bathroom right here. And I will have a gear room that is very special in my cabin in this area right over here. And it will be going up. Again, it will make a lot more sense, I know, when I show you guys the layout. And that is going to be coming soon. As soon as I have time to edit that video and create it, I will start doing those layout videos, so that you guys are all up to speed. It'll probably be like 3 videos or so just talking about the layout. I'm sitting down. So you guys have I usually don't film when I have asthma issues. So I'm really sorry for my voice if it sounds different or it looks like I'm breathing weird. You're probably not used to that, but I've grown up with asthma my whole life, you know, so it happens. So, can you imagine what this is gonna look like behind me? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I see it already. Like I could totally just see it here. It's gonna be really cool. It's a lot of dirt. It's a lot of dirt right now, and I'll be honest, when I first got here, and like I said, I kind of freaked out a little bit, you know, like, I was like, whoa, whoa, you know, I was not expecting them to cut so far down into the mountain, the excavator. I was not expecting that. I was expecting maybe 7 feet, max, not 12. So it's a big deal. I actually had my neighbor, he came over here to check it out, and he sent me an email, and he says, he's like, are you building a pool? Because it's just a big hole in the mountain, you know. They are going to have to put a lot of concrete and stuff in here, and I'm going to explain a lot of that as I learn more, and I get, you know, because I'm learning a ton, you guys. I am learning so much. And again, if you want to know more details and weekly updates of what's going on, I welcome you to subscribe to my Patreon. It's called a Beaver Spirit, and you'll be able to get a ton more videos of me building this cabin. I'm not putting it all on this channel, because this channel is really not just about building a cabin. It's about other things too. It's about camping and hiking and just being in nature and stuff too. But this has been a wonderful adventure so far. There's been some struggle, you know, and I'm getting through it, you know, I'm getting through it. Now, we have some, like I said, I think it's going to be in this kind of status for about a month or so, maybe 2. It's very possible. My excavator is going to be coming by here and trimming some things off. And while he's doing that, I'm going to educate you guys on what the cabin looks like and what I'm building and all my ideas and talking with an architect and what are the things you need to talk to an architect about. I had to learn all this stuff. You guys, I had no idea. I've never built a cabin before. I never built in a forest before. So I'm learning a lot, and I would like to share it with you. That is why I want to do videos kind of in order, so that way that you can learn from me if this is something that you're looking to do. You could either do it on your own, or you can hire someone. Now, for me, I have hired someone. I have a full-time job in the city, you know, and this is about 2 hours from the city, so I can't be here all the time. So I have a builder to be here to meet the contractors. Some contractors possibly I hire, some contractors he hires. And then there's some work that I'm going to do and some work that he's going to be doing. So it's like we're kind of trading, and it's really cool to have a builder like that, so that I really feel, I feel more protected by having a builder. Because I know I can give him a call and be like, hey, can you go check this out? And he'll go over there and check it out. You know, so that's really nice. And he's a super nice guy, and it's a family business, and I'm all about that. So very happy with my builder, and look forward to working with him even more. He knows all of my thoughts and my dreams, and he comes here. And when I first saw this, he knew I was going to freak out. He actually sent me a text message and said, are you okay? You know, but he came out here, he explained it, he walked the property with me, he explained everything to me and like all these details. And so it's like, okay, I understand what he's doing, you know? So I feel really good. I feel very confident with my builder in helping me get this, this dream alive. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Now again, I title these with the word cabin in it, so if you're just looking for cabin videos on my channel, just make sure you watch just the cabin ones. I do have a vlog here, and I also talk about personal stuff, and then sometimes I'm just hanging out and camping, and sometimes I'm working on other projects. It's usually here at my land at Spirit Forest. So thanks again for joining me, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.